Sports is a business, so you gotta understand it's not personal, it's more business, and you gotta be able to produce. When you stop producing, then it's like, what are you around for? So you gotta always keep that first and understand that. What's up, it's Shedeur Sanders, and I'm standing on business.
Shedeur Sanders is back in the news, and it's not just for his incredible skills on the field. Speculation has been swirling that his recent appearances, decked out in Nike gear, aren't just a coincidence. They're part of a major deal between him and the iconic brand. Initially, it was reported that Shedeur was approached by Adidas, but things didn't quite pan out, and that's when Nike swooped in, securing his approval. Shedeur Sanders has actually been a Nike athlete for over a year now, and with his rise to NFL stardom this year, his contract has skyrocketed, all thanks to his growing public image.
What's up? Chillin', man, chillin'.
Shedeur Sanders casually rocking Nike gear. Nah, he knows the business better than anyone else. He became the first player to sign a contract before even stepping foot in the NFL, and the figures left everyone stunned. He hadn't even played a single NFL game yet. Shedeur initially locked in a $125 million deal before officially entering the league. But as soon as he hit the field in his first preseason game, Nike activated the active player clause in his contract, doubling that amount. Now, he's set to earn a whopping $250 million over 4 years. And that's not all. He's also going to have 50% control over his jersey sales, which is going to make him the highest-paid rookie in NFL history. Even though he didn't make it into the first round of the draft as originally projected, Shedeur is already out-earning top prospects like Cam Ward and Travis Hunter. Shedeur Sanders has been vocal about his business mentality, and it's clear he's owning both the field and the market. Beyond his groundbreaking Nike deal, Shedeur has diversified his portfolio with an apparel line, a barbecue sauce brand, an endorsement with EA Sports, and a partnership with Brady. His deal with Brady alone rakes in around $75 million annually. Despite his impressive business ventures, Shedeur's approach remains straightforward: dominate on the field and own off it. His success in both arenas showcases a mentality that blends athletic prowess with business acumen, positioning him as a force to be reckoned with.
What's up, it's Shedeur Sanders, and I'm standing on business.
So what's the secret behind all this success? It's prime equity. Shedeur's ability to secure massive endorsement deals comes down to this game-changing clause. Introduced by Deion Sanders, prime equity protects athletes' image rights, giving them full control over how they market themselves. Normally, when players sign contracts, teams pay big money but retain image rights, meaning athletes need permission for any external deals and share a cut. But Deion wasn't going to let that happen for Shedeur. With prime equity, Shedeur can cash in on endorsements, partnerships, and appearances, building his brand while focusing on his career.
Hey, Joe Flacco ain't shit.
Nah, brother.
You might be stunned by the numbers, but here's the reality. This guy is raking in huge profits from his image rights. And if that wasn't impressive enough, Shedeur Sanders just made history as the first rookie to earn a jaw-dropping $15 million in jersey sales before even stepping onto an NFL field. This fifth-round pick has defied all expectations and completely shaken up the rookie market. Despite the doubts of critics, Shedeur is proving them wrong. Not only is he showcasing his talent on the field, but he's also building one of the most valuable brands in the NFL. His jersey sales are just the start. Shedeur Sanders has also become an ambassador for AT&T, and in an interview with them, he made it clear, sports is a business, and he's all about that business. For him, it's not just about hitting the field and grinding, it's about producing and continuously working on things that matter. Shedeur is the perfect example of a savvy businessman and athlete. He didn't put all his eggs in one basket. Instead, He's spread his earnings across multiple ventures. Off the field, he's certainly making big moves and proving he's cooking up something special.
Sports is a business, so you gotta understand it's not personal, it's more business, and you gotta be able to produce. When you stop producing, then it's like, what are you around for? So you gotta always keep that first and understand that.
Shedeur has proven himself not just as a football player, but as a marketing genius. These numbers are bound to have a massive impact on Cleveland as an institution, and you can bet the owners are taking notice. They've got to be thinking, this is the guy we need. If Shedeur takes the field, he's not just going to bring in talent, he'll bring in fans, eyeballs, and an entire wave of excitement. And with his image rights firmly in his hands, he's got leverage over the institution. He's in a unique position where he can negotiate not just for a better contract, but also for more playtime. The better he plays, the more valuable he becomes. And it's clear he's already setting himself up for a much stronger deal down the road. With all this, the Cleveland Browns aren't just seeing Shedeur as a player, they're viewing him as a marketing powerhouse. Reports are coming in that the team is reportedly pushing hard to make him the starter, even ahead of other candidates, because they understand the immense PR value he brings. Shedeur's presence on the field isn't just about performance. It's about the media buzz, the fans, and the dollars flowing in through every endorsement and partnership. The Browns know that starting Shedeur could turn their franchise's fortunes around, not just on the scoreboard, but in the business world too. He's quickly becoming a key asset to their brand, and the move to make him the face of their team is all but inevitable.
I thought he was a solid B prospect, crazy accurate, bad offensive line in college, no run game, and against good teams was always productive without a lot of mistakes.
Shedeur believes in building businesses not just for his own benefit, but also to help those in need, and he dedicates a significant portion of his earnings to supporting his community. His response to the tragic Rainbow apartment fire is a perfect example of how he uses his resources to make a real difference. Shedeur knew sending a check wasn't enough. He felt a deeper responsibility. As he said, "It would be much better for me to go to the people myself, help them out, and cheer them up." For him, showing up in person and providing emotional support was just as important as the financial help he offered. He didn't make this decision lightly. He even left the prestigious ESPY ceremony, where some of sports' biggest names were gathered, to be there for those who needed him most. Shedeur Sanders made headlines when he signed a groundbreaking deal with Nike, becoming one of the first non-NFL athletes to secure such a partnership. That moment marked the beginning of his transformation from a promising football talent to a business mogul. Since then, Shedeur has leveraged his name, securing major endorsements, launching businesses, and building a brand that extends far beyond the field. His portfolio includes partnerships with AT&T, EA Sports, and Brady, along with his own ventures like an apparel line and a barbecue sauce brand, all of which have contributed to his rise as one of the most marketable athletes in the game. But what truly sets Shedeur apart is his mindset. While he's making millions through endorsements and business ventures, he has never allowed money to cloud his sense of purpose. Shedeur is deeply committed to giving back, using a significant portion of his earnings to help those in need. His response to the Rainbow apartment fire tragedy, where he chose to leave a prestigious event to offer direct support to victims, highlights his genuine desire to make a difference. Shedeur doesn't just want to be a successful athlete, he wants to use his success to inspire and uplift others. By balancing his business ventures with a commitment to his community, Shedeur Sanders is setting an example of how athletes can not only excel on the field, but also use their platform for good. What do you think of Shedeur Sanders' incredible journey so far? Do you believe his combination of athletic talent and business acumen sets a new standard for athletes in the modern era? How about his approach to community involvement? Do you think other athletes should follow his lead in using their platform and earnings for social good? With such a strong focus on building his brand while giving back, do you think Shedeur is truly redefining what it means to be a sports figure today? Let us know your thoughts. Do you see Shedeur as the future of sports and business combined?